Live. So, welcome into session 0.5 of Ashes of Defiance. I'm not going to introduce everybody by their name, but we are going to start meeting everybody's characters. Especially because, if you all pay attention to the Roll20, I'm going to pull everybody into the briefing room.
Ooh. Concern.
Oh.
For one reason or another, within the last year or so, or longer, every one of you has joined the Rebel Alliance. You've been put through training or taken away from another squadron, or shown up by happenstance. Your most recent posting, your first one for several of them, is to the GR-75 Quantum Storm. It is covered in pockmarks, carbon stored across the hull. You can see several places where the plating has been replaced, specifically because of what you were told were proton torpedo blasts. If you ever ask about how that happened, the crew members give you a somber story. And how some of the people who guided them through that mess are still missing. But that was over by Miyakos. And you are all being loaded up much closer to Fondor, a major galactic shipyard currently under Rebel Alliance control. It is within the Takani sector to the galactic, just a little south of the corridors, but close enough to still be relevant, within striking distance of major holds. The rebellion is not what it once was. But that never stopped the Phoenix from rising again. And hope has a way of keeping up. I'm going to pull us first into this briefing room where a woman with a blaster pistol, a heavy blaster pistol, a DL-44, is glowering at a man in armor who sits still in binder cuffs, but with most of his gear. Adax, Weever, would you please describe yourself?
What's there more to say? You're standing in front of a former Imperial Super Commando in a pilot suit.
The Imperial insignia. Has that been torn
Still
from
on
your
my
shoulders?
shoulder. It's still there. Literally pulled from a holding cell. My only grace is that I asked to keep my armor on.
And it was granted to you. Captain O'Keefe. Now let me pull her up for you now. Her image should have just come up on the screen for all of you.
Aye.
Yes.
Captain O'Keefe is glowering at you, Adax. But after checking over her datapad one more time, she grabs a key from her pocket. The information you brought us was good. So is the equipment. This changes a few things, but for now, you've chosen to trust me. Before she releases you, she grabs a knife and removes the Imperial insignia from the cloth of your armor. And whatever is emblazoned onto plastoid or plastisteel, she makes some large gashes in the armor, just to make it clear. We've got a mission for you. Don't betray our trust. Am I clear?
Crystal.
Good. She releases the binder cuffs from your hands and presses a button on the hollow table. Send the rest of them in. Let's see what we've put together. I'm going to ask for everybody except Evan to roll initiative. Just to see who comes in first.
So we gotta fight Taylor, right? Okay, I get it.
Yes.
I mean, I know who is already in.
Wait, yeah, do I have to roll initiative? Because
You
I'm
do
already
not.
in the room. Okay. You said. Okay.
Oh.
We know where to roll initiative. Oh my god. All right, there we go.
And who first?
For the
Is that it?
new guy, can someone tell me how to do this?
Okay.
Should on your. Yeah. You're on your computer. You pull
Yes.
up your character sheet
I don't think I did that right. Oh my god.
from the thing.
No.
You should have a little. When you pull it up, there should be a little like pop out button. It's like two squares top on each other. You can pop it out. That'll help out a little bit.
My
for
button is
managing
broken.
stuff.
Okay.
But your initiative will be on the right hand side of the bonuses and penalties. It'll be right under the one that says initiative turn order. You just click the little D20 next to it.
Yeah. Mine's broken personally.
Let me go over to your room and see if I can help you.
I don't think it's working.
That is.
If you...
Hold on. Yeah, that
Okay then. Davis got to it. You are looking for a button that says Initiative, parentheses, Turn Order in the upper right-hand corner of your character sheet. It is going to be between Grapple and BAB Speed.
There it is. Oh, yeah, it's layered weird for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else hits status. That's what it is. It's just layered weird.
Oh, it says input value, other modifiers.
You don't need
Okay.
Just
that.
hit submit.
So, yeah.
So I hit the little D20 looking thing?
Yes, you do.
It's still not working.
See if it
Do you
brought
see
a pop-up.
the... Yeah.
See if there was a pop-up. If it's asking you for any additional modifiers.
No.
Been minutes since I used roll 20.
Go behind, like, minimize your screens. It might have gotten put, like, on your desktop. Sometimes that happens with Roll20.
I don't see anything.
Okay. In that
Alright,
case... Yeah, it's doing initiative notes. Okay. You can also find initiative and a white button with a D20 on it under skills further down on your character sheet. Try hitting that one.
That was the first one I tried hitting, because that's the first bit, and that doesn't work either.
Okay. I think I see what happened here. Did you click the words, or did you click the button?
First I clicked the word,
Okay.
and then I tried clicking the button.
Try hitting the button for me again.
On the initiative turnover, or the other one?
Initiative turnover.
I'm hitting it.
And nothing came up that says input value?
Yeah.
I don't see anything. When I minimize everything else on my screen, I don't see anything.
Okay. Then for now, I'm just going to take care of that part for you.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
That's
You
okay.
did nothing wrong.
Roll 20 can be kind of a butt sometimes.
Yes, it can. And we're
Good system, but it... Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, Jura, it seems that you are the first one to make it to the briefing room before the quantum storm. Would you like to take this opportunity to go first, or would you like to hold?
So we're all just filing in.
One person at a time.
Oh, haha, hoo ha ha! It finally fucking popped up like 10 minutes fucking late. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It's delayed. It's delayed for me too.
Okay.
We reached our language quota.
Well, oh my god, now it won't go away.
Yeah, because there's so many of them. That happened to me too.
Oh my god, now everything's fucked up on the screen.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm gonna
Just keep hitting cancel.
I'm gonna let you take care of
Hitting
that.
cancel. There we go. Okay, it's gone. Hoo-ha. Okay, so we're just all filing in here?
One person at a time. Not everybody's showing up all at once. So it's not like there's a crowd outside the door. But you are the first one to make it to the briefing room.
You said this person's name is Serona?
Captain Serona O'Keefe.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just stroll on in, pause when I see Serona and this other fully armored dude that I assume I know this looks like Imperial armor?
It looks like Mandalorian armor.
Oh, sorry, Mandalorian armor,
So
my bad.
It's a bit of a mix-up, because yes, it looks Imperial, it also looks Mandalorian. It's specially stylized.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just give him a look before nodding at O'Keefe and just cross my arms and lean against something while I wait.
Alright, would you like to describe how you look?
Where's my fucking picture? Did I put it in character creation? Yeah, I did. I mean, I don't know how to describe this. A pink skinned person with some white markings and Soka!
Alright.
Nailed it.
Dhaveira is a Tokruta who bears a striking similarity to the character we all know as Ahsoka Tano. Similarly colored montrals, slight variation in skin tone, and I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, Dhaveira finds a spot to lean against while she waits. Jai Kennza, you are the next one to make it in.
Alright, I enter the door. I snap to attention and salute Captain O'Keefe before turning, and I see someone who looks strikingly like a Mandalorian super commando. My hand resting on my pistol, I walk past him and I sit on a loose crate off to the side.
Okay. How do you normally... how does Jai look?
Normally he would be wearing... normally he's a human. He'll normally be wearing some variation of black, gray with assorted belts, but right now he would be in a dark blue flight suit with white accents and having his helmet to his side.
Okay. Next one to enter. Fresh from several, at least a month of very hard training just to be caught up with the minimum standards. Navarre.
You almost don't notice them kind of come in. Like, obviously the door is prominent, so, you notice them at that, but they slink in. It's obvious that they're used to not being paid attention to. They're used to kind of like, blending in with other people, or just like trying to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Unassuming. Their eyes dart around as if they're anxious, despite the training. They are still very anxious about something, as if they are looking for somebody over their shoulder. They are a Dathomiri, and they will bite your head off if you misgender them. And when they come in, they notice Dhaveira, and while Dhaveira and them are not as acquainted as perhaps Navarre would like, it is a comfort to see somebody that they recognize. So they're going to go over after respectfully greeting the captain, and making a note of all the other people in the room, and kind of just stand near Dhaveira.
Okay. Sam Jones. Welcome to the group.
I'm the last one here, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm late, aren't I?
Are you saying that in character?
I asked you out of character first.
Do you want to be late?
On an innate roll of 7, sure. You're a couple
no.
minutes late.
I'm going to be right back, sorry.
Alright, so,
Okay.
yeah, so description first, then introduction, or,
Your choice.
Well, yeah, I guess more or less coming in probably a little bit late after more or less getting a little lost on the ship, because to a lesser extent, kind of a new addition to the rebels themselves, but comes in a woman more or less wearing a bomber jacket and fly goggles, and more or less says, sorry I'm late, not used to walking around this tin can. As she will enter into the conference room and try to find a spot to, I guess, conjugate.
Alright. Captain O'Keefe, nods. Seems a little tired. And then she hits a button. And a number of crates begin just moving right from behind where Dhaveira and Navarre were standing. A.A.R.O.N, please describe yourself.
You will see a four-legged creature, all of metal. It's clearly a droid. Nothing quite matches anything else. On top, you'll recognize what is probably an astromech head of some sort. And if you're old enough, you will know that the central part of its body is a vulture droid's head. It's got 2 arms, one a bit bigger than the other, all a bit mishmashed. You can see chalk outlines on its right side, where it appears to have scored a TIE fighter kill already. And then there's just damage, wear, etc. all over the rest of it. See a bit of rust if you look closely.
Nope. Sorry,
Nope.
I have to mute my cactus.
If you want to clean the rust immediately, go ahead. It will not object.
Who brought the science project in?
That is the 6th member of your team.
Just sort of unfurls and moves forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A.A.R.O.N, do say hi.
Roger, Roger. Greetings.
We don't have any clones here, right?
Mm.
Because I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure that
about
would have that probably would have gave them probably a heart attack. And they're already pretty old at this point.
Too old.
As I said, they would have died of a heart attack probably hearing that.
Well, now that you're all here,
Okay.
she reaches beneath the holotable and grabs what looks like a knapsack. She retrieves a data pad and hands one to each of you. So each of you can go ahead and add a data pad, just a basic data pad, to your inventory.
I already have one.
Okay. If you don't need to
Well, I
worry
think
about
that one might have data. I don't know.
Do we have 2 now?
it. You can have two if you want a second one.
Oops, I know to very
This is a basic one, I think, compared to just the standard one, which I think the basic ones, if I remember, cheaper, but they have less features.
That is correct.
What's the weight, by the way?
Call it 1 kilo.
It's not the same?
I
Hold
can
on.
go into the details of
One is a lot simpler than the other.
this.
Think of one as like a pager and another one as like a cell phone.
Well,
Sort
I
of.
remember
I guess
correctly.
smartphone.
More or less.
Actually,
Yeah,
the
smartphone.
basic data pad is 0.3 milligrams.
Yeah, I'm going, that sounds a little too heavy for a basic data pad.
Yeah.
Because usually, just for reference, that's usually the weight of like a, well, technically blasters, pistols, rifles.
Yeah. Alright. So. Contained on these data pads is your first mission. Welcome to Junk Squadron. You will notice none of you have starfighters at the moment, or at least are currently unassigned. I'm going to be your CEO for the duration of this mission. We're going to raid Selzon Station. She opens up an image on the holotable. It projects a war-torn planet and a system that seems almost filled and cluttered with debris. Brental is a system that lies at the intersection of the Hylian Way and the Perlivian trade routes. These are major space lane routes which lead into and out of the core, the outer rim, and most especially Warlord Zinja's territory. As part of his invasion corridor, as we were being overrun, and he took Coruscant. Selzon Station is currently under Zinj control, but he has devoted no resources to defense beyond what we needed to take it first. I, in a smaller vessel, am going to drop you off at that station. We have it on good intelligence that there is a hidden depot of Old Republic surplus. You are to take those starfighters and escape. With my vessel, I'm going to be launching hyperspace rings on the edge of Selzon Station's periphery. Once you have those starfighters and you make it to the hyperspace sleds, dock, and we will reconvene at Shatterheart Station. Are there any questions?
No, ma'am.
No.
Negative.
Is there anything else we should be aware of while we're down there?
Local, we currently have one agent down there. There were others, but she's the last one. She has a code for some kind of access that will enable you to get into the hidden depot. But she hasn't been able to transmit it. Our communications with her have been compromised. We're looking for a woman named Maya.
What does she look like?
She pulls up an image on the holotape. As that loads. Yeah, I'm not going to reveal that image just yet. The image is of a woman with graying black hair, a pair of flight goggles, and a blue suit. A blue flight suit. Look for this woman. She should be able to help you get to the ships the rest of the way. Based on her intelligence, we are expecting clone variant Z95s and V-Wing starfighters. There are some reports of ARC 170s, maybe even a Y-Wing, but most of those were picked up a long time ago. Rental has been a warfront for a long time, so there may be more, but these are the bits that we have financial records of, dating back to the beginning of the Empire.
Alrighty.
Once we're at Shatterheart Station, she pulls up another image. This one you recognize a little bit more as a volcanic planet, Solist. Sorosub Engineering has found refit designs. They will be able to bring some of these old starfighters up to modern standards. We can't exactly spare a T-65 or two like we used to a few years ago. Hopefully, this will help us to fill some gaps.
This should be fun.
Oh, come on now. Don't sound so dreary.
Oh, that's not sounding dreary. You're touching on my heart, Commander.
Won't be the first time I've hotwired a starship.
And it won't be the last.
Who doesn't love flying into combat with old, outdated pieces of shit?
Hey! You shut your mouth.
Sounds
I
like a
should resent
challenge.
that
Sounds
remark.
like fun.
Every one of those ships is a classic that deserves it.
I would prefer to survive. It doesn't matter what else happens. Survival is paramount. And, obviously, succeeding in our goal.
Oh no, she's speaking high galactic, guys.
Yeah, she's an okay bro. No, wait. Do I know what your gender is? I'm confused.
Navarre is non-binary.
I even said it in the beginning, you misgender them and they're gonna, kick your ass. But no, it was a joke. I kind of just, give you all a look.
Short form files on all of you are within the data pads that you have been given. Those data pads are also how we are going to be handling the private journals that each of you have access to. You can write things
And
down
what
in there
restart
either
marking
in
each other.
character or out of character, just to help you take notes on what's happening.
Okay.
Real quick, what do I need to roll to see if I recognize Jai? Or Jay? Jai?
Jai.
Jai?
Let's call it
Guy
a
the guy.
perception check.
Perception check?
I'm going to give you a +2 circumstance bonus on this roll.
Ooh, fun. Oh, this persuasion. What? No. I went to the one above that. Stop.
You gotta persuade Doug first.
Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, average.
Okay. Jai, do you wear any medals on your jacket?
Only my old squadron's patch.
That's enough. Adax, you don't recognize Jai. You do recognize the squad affiliation, the old patch. That's Cobalt Squad. Most of them died at Endor. At least one of them died.
God damn it. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Unfortunately, the Empire is significantly less keen on people showing any kind of marks or affiliation with their squads. There's a lot less for Jai to pick up on.
Well, sorry, I know my character art doesn't really show it. Technically, I am in an Imperial flight suit right now.
Yes.
As far as my armor. So, that is relatively obvious. The only thing that is severely different is the helmet.
Okay.
So yes, me and Davis are going to be mortal enemies for a bit.
Not that Jai knows just yet. Unless, Davis, you would like to make a perception check in return.
Yeah, you know what? I will. Let's see. Do I?
I will also give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay, so in other modifiers, just type in 2.
Yeah.
When you try to make the roll, a window should pop up to ask you for any additional stuff, and you type in a 2 there.
Okay, yep.
God damn it, he found me out. No.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my character just watch these two locking eyes with each other. So I take it they know each other.
Menacingly.
The tension in the room you could cut with a knife.
Jai, Imperial flight suit models do have variants to them. This one that Adax is wearing, while well cared for, looks particularly old. I can't give you information like he was at Endor or anything, but it seems like he's definitely been in the Imperial service long enough to have seen action around that time.
Alright. I look over to Adax. So, how long were you with the Empire then?
Long enough to know of their crimes. Long enough to know what they did to my people. What, are you expecting a story?
No, I'm just trying to figure out if you were at Endor or not.
Can I leave?
You have not been dismissed, no.
That was actually an out of character question. It's very uncomfortable. Just gonna keep sidling closer to Dhaveira, just a little bit, just a tiny bit, Don't perceive me.
I'm gonna lean over and be like, they should kiss.
Okay, so was
I'll
it just
be
me making that joke?
They look like they want to kill each other. Why would they kiss each other?
Is that it's
By the way, Nerevar, the astromech head is very clearly following you if you're looking.
Oh wait, out of character, do I hear them whisper?
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
Do you want the answer to that question, or do you know the answer to that question? I am addressing Davis. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know the answer to that question, but I'll leave it up to Doug to see if that's.
Adax
No,
was
this is
asking
in character.
That was in character.
Oh.
This is in character. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, shit.
Still learning.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Tell me, then.
I shot down your squad leader.
Really? Is that so? I reach down and undo the strap holding in my pistol.
I would like to leave.
Sam would more or less will try to interject. Look, maybe this is not the place to be dealing with this.
Have you tried
What is-
kissing?
What is the Oh, I can't remember what her name. What is she a captain?
O'Keefe? Yes.
Yes.
She is a captain.
Yeah. What is she doing?
She also has her hand on her pistol, but she seems to be staring at Jai more than Adax.
Okay, I'm holding my lightsaber because I am very anxious. Not out, obviously, just like holding it because for comfort.
But
Aaron
yeah,
is just going to step over and put the smaller hand on Jai. Specifically whatever arm they're holding their pistol in.
That would be my
anybody hear what I say here? No.
I didn't
No.
hear before. Sam, you were asking if you could hear what Dhaveira and Navarre were whispering?
No. I was saying that Sam was, when he tries to pull out his gun, Sam will try to put a hand on this. I was saying, trying to put a hand on the shoulders. Maybe this is not the place to be starting fights.
Okay. So
I'll let Sam do
Aaron
that
are
instead.
moving to interject between Jai and Adax.
Adax just takes a nice deep breath and just sighs out. Look, if I knew if I was coming into meeting with a member of Cobalt Squadron right off the rip. I might have put it in my files a bit better for you. Granted, I didn't have access to those files.
No, you didn't.
And I came in here bound, so do with that information what you want.
Oh, it makes it more kinky.
Point of the matter is, I'm not proud of what I did. Not anymore.
Proud or not, that doesn't change what you did.
Never said it did.
Whatever happened between you two, it has nothing to do with us, and this is not helping what we already need to do. Could you hash this out when we're not here?
Unfortunately,
Very well.
we kind of need to. Especially since you're all going to be aboard my ship for the next Galactic Standard Day as we traverse to Selzon Station.
I've already made my promises, Commander.
Good.
I don't even have a weapon on me, so if he were to shoot me, I would be defenseless.
Then we'll fix that part at least.
The point of the matter is, I wish nobody in this room harm, and in fact have left any remnants of those evil beings behind me.
Words speak little, actions speak louder.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me inform you all of his actions. Lieutenant Kennza, stand down.
Very well. I ease up my posture, taking my hand off my pistol.
She goes back to the holotable and puts in a data card. On the screen comes up a TIE Weever. This is currently sitting in our shipyards being examined for any additional data. If this all goes well, it should be made available to the squadron for junk as well. Adax came with a full copy of the A.A.R.O.N files. Every cover-up that the Empire has done in the last 2 decades, as well as information that we are set to exploit in the next few days. A.A.R.O.N and Dhaveira are completely defenseless. Every ship in A.A.R.O.N's Navy that survived the ISD's immolation, ablation, cauterizer, the aqueduct, and several others, have all declared instead for her Grand Admiral, Juniper Claremont. They made a jump, and they're gone. You will not be a part of this operation, but we are taking Dhaveira. We need all of the Bacta we can get for our smuggling operations to get it down to Coruscant. In her haste to escape, A.A.R.O.N opened up a vault and released the Krytos virus. Dhaveira, Navarre, if either of you come into contact with the Krytos virus, seek Bacta immediately, or you will be dead within minutes. Any non-human species is what this virus has been designed to kill. Your flesh will melt and you will be dead.
Fantastic.
I got the idea, Captain. Thank you.
Good. Zinj isn't doing all that much but quarantining the planet. Into the last year, we've been trying just to help as many people as we can. Given the number of lives we will potentially be able to save, hopefully that's enough of an action for now. However, I will not be there. Kennza, I do not approve you for this particular task. However, A.A.R.O.N, should
Roger.
Adax, Mr. Weever, show any sign of seriously turning back to the Empire's side, you have my authority to execute.
Roger.
Is this satisfactory?
Seems like it for now.
So I guess we're now persecuting people?
He volunteered, and his information was good. But you can never be too careful with the turncoat.
Understood.
So be it then. Junk Squadron, as gathered as you are from now, dismissed. Meet aboard the Banshee in 2 hours. Gather your things.
Sounds good to me.
I salute.
Oh, right. Right, I still need to get used to doing this saluting thing.
I stand and salute the captain.
She will
But
return
yeah.
the salute to all of you. Do any of you have anything in particular to grab or retrieve before getting aboard the Banshee?
Let's see. For the most part, Sam kind of is pretty much carrying everything already on her.
Yeah,
I go
pretty
with-
much the same.
I essentially go and retrieve whatever taken from me.
Aaron's weapons will have been stowed, and everything else was on them.
All I've got is my pistol, so I would need to retrieve the rest of my belongings in my personal sack.
Jai, looking through that personal sack, do you have any memorabilia from what Cobalt Squadron used to be?
I've got a coin the squadron leader passed out to everyone once they joined up, blazoned with the squadron's crest on one side and the Alliance starboard on the other.
How do you remember them?
Sorry?
How does Jai remember them?
He remembers them as a close-knit group, serious and disciplined while flying, yet a little chaotic and unhinged on the ground when they weren't actively engaged in combat.
Do you hear their voices sometimes?
Yes, especially the ones that died. I hear the last transmissions from the radios as each of them went silent during the battle.
As you're looking over the coin, Captain O'Keefe comes up behind you. Just pats you on the shoulder. This is your first major assignment in almost 4 years, is that right?
Just about right, Captain.
Are we going to have no problems?
As long as the Imperial stays in his lane, no problems.
Good. If rogues can take on Baron Fell, I think we can take a Mandalorian.
One Mandalorian should be easy enough to handle.
Both is overrated anyway. As for everybody else,
there was one thing I wanted to kind of note.
absolutely.
Since I didn't really have any stuff really to go retrieve from my quarters, I was going to probably see about maybe tailing the Mando potentially, just to see if I can strike up some conversation or break the ice.
Okay.
Or just try to.
At some point, I will probably find you because I am going to, as per my orders, I am going to start watching at Adax. Once I retrieve my weapons.
I'm just kind of vibing, clutching onto my emotional support lightsaber. I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you carry it open, that lightsaber?
Don't know, man. It's okay. So it doesn't look like a lightsaber. I've probably tailored it to look like something else. Obviously it still functions properly, but it's probably disguised. It's just like an emotional support thing. I've had it for so long. Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not open.
Okay.
Just my emotional support, not lightsaber.
Then real quick, in order, I'm going to deal with Sam and A.A.R.O.N, having a moment with Adax, and then Navarre, I'll come back to you in just a minute.
It's all good. I'm need to make food after this. I'm very hungry.
Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Is that a cliff racer?
What's that?
In the resources chat.
Sorry?
It looks like a cliff racer. It's a Skyrim thing. Doug would know.
Oh.
Oh,
Burp.
Not a
I don't think so. I mean, it looks like one.
very similar place.
Ben listens to me. He hears me.
Okay. Adax, you're being tailed.
You have a tail now. Wang it.
A.A.R.O.N is not subtle about it.
Does he make noise when he moves?
Yes,
Probably.
quite a few. There's not much creaking.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
If you listen to... Yeah, there's a lot of clunking. And if you listen, you can hear hydraulics.
That noise is not the one I'm worried about. It's the actual footsteps that are behind me.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Look, I understand the droid was ordered to tail me, but what do you want? And I turn around.
Oh, hey. Well, actually, to a lesser extent, I was maybe hoping to get to know you a little better, seeing as we're going to be working together and all, and to a lesser extent, there's a lot of things going on here. Heck, to a lesser extent, this is, I guess, kind of maybe first week I've actually kind of joined recently, so.
It's actually kind of refreshing to hear somebody actually want to talk to me.
That's good to hear. As I said, to a lesser extent, I can understand. As I said, I might have not have probably been served the Empire, but I've been stuck in situations I've regretted too. So I kind of know what you're going through. Trust me. Though at least for my case, I guess I was kind of press ganged into it initially.
Yeah.
But,
Before everything collapsed, the Empire was really the only way to find work. Had I known there were monsters and the secrets that they held, I would have never fucking done it.
I get you on that one. To a lesser extent, I mostly kind of just kept to smuggling for a while, mostly just to kind of just get through by. But now that my ship has pretty much more or less given up the ghost, I'm kind of basically stuck here.
Damn shame. But you used to fly.
Oh, just your standard white tees. So it was mostly kind of used.
That's fair. One of the few ships I'll always say, if you can fly that, you can fly nearly anything.
Yeah.
Though I don't recommend flying Rolanda shuttles. They're clunky.
I heard actually the Sentinels are pretty good.
Yeah.
Those were supposed to be the ships that were supposed to replace them, if I understand.
Better have a good gunner.
Well, from what I understand, that thing more or less literally is meant to basically fly in fast, drop off troops, and then they can be used as like a ground support vehicle. Or an air support vehicle.
Never got a chance to get to one.
Also, out of character, those things are faster than most fighters in Saga.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, we're never going to see one on the table.
Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that is not a ship that is available. If every Imperial ship was available, God, Empire would be the only faction that existed in X-Wing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hell, to a lesser extent, like... But yeah, sorry, tangent, but, but yeah, if you ever want to just, hang out or talk, my door's always open.
Thank you. And you, droid. I only have one request. I get your order to follow me around and make sure I don't do anything untoward. But I do need my privacy every now and then.
Sufficient privacy was always going to be granted.
I appreciate it. Now, if we must, we have a shipyard to raid.
Right.
And so I'll turn the scene to Nepal.
Hello.
You're sitting there, clutching at this relic of a bygone era. How do you feel?
I don't really know how to feel. I know why I'm here, but I don't probably feel the same way other people do being here, It feels like it's more of a matter of circumstance rather than something I actually wanted to do. I feel lost, despondent. It is comforting to see somebody that I recognize, but I feel adrift. And the relic gives me comfort.
Okay. As you're holding to it, you hear the voice again.
My eyes dart around, like making sure no one else, my head, like, can anyone else hear this?
You haven't heard this voice in quite some time.
I know, but it's like a normal reaction, I'd imagine, like, oh crap. thinking to myself, sure, interesting, or depth.
Dhaveira, what about you? Off on your own, dismissed, gathering your things. What are your thoughts at the moment?
I realized I was on mute.
I was gonna say, are you alive? Are you alive? Jura!
My friends got home and I put myself on mute to talk to them. I forgot to unmute.
Foul, guys. Second party foul.
It's beautiful. I mean, I'm one that just rolls with the punches, and so it's, I don't know, just kind of here trying to find a purpose other than what I've been doing and raised to be doing, and it is nice to have a familiar face, but beyond that, I'm just here to have fun.
Alright. You all gather back together to the Banshee. A YT-1300. Within what seems to be very well taken care of. In X-Wing terms, this is actually a scum variant 1300, rather than a standard replica. Aboard the ship, you can find a number of luxury settings. There's a fully stocked bar. There are numerous places for people to hunker down, better bunks than what you would find aboard the Quantum Storm. This is more than a ship. This is somebody's home. And greeting you is a small droid. Welcome aboard. I am Crash. We will not.
That's cute. Totally trust somebody that says we're not.
Makes me wonder if he has a buddy called Launch.
What about burn? Crash and burn?
All of you.
Oh, well, no, you know, like Launch McQuack?
No.
Previous versions of my piloting assistants have not survived the Empire. Crash has. Once everybody is settled, the ship uncouples from the GR-75. You're adrift for all of 12 minutes as Crash plots the hyperspace route, before the stars turn into blue streaks all around. And that is where I'm going to go ahead and end it for tonight.
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
Hi.
Doug, I want McDonald's.
Oh God. I'll see you